Alright lads, we're currently out on a jog. It's Sunday and we're nearly home now. So once we get home, we're just gonna do our 50 push-ups. Alright lads, so we're back from the walk and we clocked in at 3.52 kilometers. That jog was basically just to clear the head a bit, but now we're gonna hop into our 50 push-ups. Alright lads, let's begin. That first set finished. Let's get on to the second set. Four more. One more. Three sets remaining. Check you guys when it is the last set. Alright lads, it is finally the last set, so let's go down with it. Alright lads, push-ups is finished, so let's go take a cold shower. Alright lads, so before we take a cold shower, let's exfoliate. Alright lads, so first thing we're gonna do is we are going to wet our faces. So let's go. You know, it might have looked like my face was wet already, but I just got done doing 50 push-ups, so it's just sweat. Alright, and this is the brown that I use, this Nivea Men's exfoliating face scrub. Let's go. So I mean, exfoliating I basically do like 3 times a week, just because I do shave quite often. So I have to always make sure that no pimples grow or anything. And then, I mean, the other thing that I normally use when I do shave, and I put on like 3 days afterwards, but I haven't been doing, I was supposed to do it, was Sorbet Man post shave balm control. That's what I was supposed to put on, but I didn't, and that's why I got pimples afterwards. So yeah, but let's wash our face now. All right, lads, and that was basically the exfoliation. So let's shower now. All right, lads, and that is the cold shower finished. So let's get dressed. All right, lads, and that is the cold shower finished. So let's go inside and make our first meal. Let's go. Let's cook. All right, lads, so the first thing that we're gonna do with the spring onion is we're just gonna cut off the ends. All right. And then we're gonna make sure that we actually wash the spring onion itself, so let's do that. Alright. And basically we just chop it into small little pieces. I'm not gonna use the whole entire thing. Don't have too much. That should be enough, and then we'll just take the green leaves as well. One small, there we go. And now it's basically all the spring onions that we're gonna use in the bowl, and then I'll just chop the rest of this, and then I'll put it into a container for tomorrow. So let's get on with the next step. Alright, lads, so I mean the technique is people normally crack it and then, you know, do whatever. I just do that with a fork just about twice. You don't want to go too strong when you do that. Alright, and there we go. That is the 3 eggs cracked. And that is the final result of the scrambled eggs. Alright, lads, let's eat. By the way, off cam, I also just made some hot chocolate, so because it's raining outside, it's cold, so I haven't had hot chocolate in probably like 2 months. Yeah. I'll check you guys once I'm done eating. Alright, lads, so now that we have finished eating and we washed our dishes, probably just gonna chill for a bit, so yeah. Alright, lads, so it's been around 30 minutes since we've eaten, so the food is probably digested by now. But let's get right into a little workout we're gonna do. We're gonna be working out shoulder and arms, so let's go. Alright, lads, so the first part of the workout that we're going to be getting into is going to be shoulders, and we're basically doing 4 exercises. So let's start with the first one, which is shoulder press. Let's just make sure we go further back. That should be right. Alright, so the first exercise was basically overhead shoulder presses. I can't explain the exact form, you know, because I don't really know what the exact form is. I just use the form that I use right now: stomach in, chest out. And you want your elbows to the side. You just go up in, and then you touch the weight at the top, and then you control the weight when you're coming down. Yeah, so the next exercise that we're going to be hopping into is called the Arnold press. So let me just show you guys what that is real quick. And I think with all these exercises, we're basically doing them for 8 reps each. So okay, so we start here, then we push up, then come down, one more. Alright, and that was the Arnold presses. So the next exercise that we're going to be getting into is going to be standing up, and that is, what is it? I think it's called, it's just lateral raises. Let me just show you guys. Alright lads, let's do the next exercise. So chest up, stomach in. Three more. There we go. I'm not sure what those are called. Now we're basically just gonna do I think it's just lateral shoulder raises. So just bent knees a bit, stomach in, chest out. 1, 2, slow the weight. 3, slow the weight. 4, 5, 6, 2 more, 7, and 8. Alright. And basically that's the 4 exercises for shoulders. We're gonna repeat it 4 times, and then we'll move into the next exercise. But check you guys in 15 minutes. Last set of shoulders. I can feel them burning already. Let's go. Two more. Right, just lean these. So that was the shoulder presses, and then Now what we have next is the Arnold press. Oh my goodness, yo. Swear these, like, they take a lot of energy out of me. But let's do them. Just doing 6 of them, so let's go. So we start here and touch at the top. Then when you come down, alright, 2 more exercises to go. These bounce a bit stomach in. And we're gonna slow, pause, slow. We're gonna try to do 6. If we can't, we'll just do 4. Slow, pause, slow. Pause. Let's just try one more. Let's go. Oh, I can feel that burn, honestly. Now we got lateral raises. So actually, no, I think it's like a standing fly, basically. Yeah, it's a standing fly. So let's do that. Knees bent a bit, stomach in, chest out. Pause. Then we'll come down. Pause. Come down. Pause. Ooh, I can feel that burn. 3 more. Pause. Ooh, I can feel that so bad, bro. Alright. And then. Alright, so we finished the shoulder section. Now we're going to be pushing into forearms, but just to save a bit on my storage, I'm going to do those exercises off cam, so see you guys in 20 minutes. Alright, so instead of training 4 sets, we're just going to go with 2 sets now, and we're on the 2nd set now, so instead of 15 minutes, just 5 minutes. Alright lads, and now that's us done with the forearms. So now is the end of the vlog, but I'm gonna go to the football field now, and if you want to see any more updates, just go follow me on IG at Nox. I think it's Nox_fitness.12 if I'm not mistaken, but if I'm not right, I'll just post the link in the channel description. So peace.